What is up, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, the trading folk? Welcome back to another video. This is the most important video of all of the videos. This is the bread and butter of at least the trading that we're going to be teaching you guys. You're going to build your own strategy, but this is like the king of strategies when it comes to trading. So get some notebooks out, pen and paper, buckle up because it's about to be freaking insane. Okay? All right. What are we talking about? Liquidity. Liquidity. Basically, freaking, okay. Liquidity sweeps is what we're going to be like specifically talking about. And dude, I love liquidity, okay? It has changed my life, changed my profitability status. Everything that I have learned in trading has led me to liquidity in the market. So what is liquidity? Areas where lots of resting buy and sell orders are sitting. So basically, freaking some big market mover, puts a ton of orders and market moves. So let's say I buy right here, right? And market starts going down, right? So I buy here, I'm going to set a sell order right above where I bought, which is called a resting order. It hasn't been filled yet. So price goes down, then price starts coming back up and goes through here, right? So this order's been filled. So now I'm out, took out a ton of sell orders. So usually price, what's called sweeps it, then comes in and wants to reverse and come back down. And essentially what I do is I look for price to go above, sweep, grab all these orders, let's say as rocket fuel, right? Fuel up your rocket, then turn your rocket around and you shoot down, okay? So let me give you some market examples of that. Right, so looking right here, what happened? Price came down, so that's liquidity, grabbed some rocket fuel and skyrocketed up, okay? Essentially, that's what liquidity sweeps are. Now, what is liquidity, okay? Usually, liquidity comes out in a form of a candle flip. So, what is a candle flip? That is what this is right here, okay? Candle flip is where two candles, one moves up, then moves down, and then price continues in the direction of the second candle, okay? So I would call this a valid level of liquidity. It is a high point or a peak in the market where price has not been touched for a while, right? This has freaking a ton of candles before price touches it. Price doesn't get touched till what looks like maybe here, okay? So that means there's liquidity. There are essentially a bunch of big market men said price is going down, this sucks, oh my gosh, price is reversing, they buy up here, oh no, I top ticked it, I bought it right here, right? I set a limit order right friggin' here. And with that, I basically said, oh no, price is going back down. So I took my entry point, which we're going to mark out, okay? So let's say I entered right here. Well, I'm going to put a limit order right above that wick so I can just take a little bit of profit and get out, okay? So boom, that's liquidity. Resting orders right here, okay? What it looks like happened down here, I looked back before starting this, but price came, this is price action from May got swept. So a bunch of dudes entered about right here in May, or I think it was like right here in May, and they were like, oh crap, I was shorting because the market was going down and it didn't work. So what do? I set a buy order right below my process, right? So limit at 28,407, okay? Right here, okay? So I set my little order right here, and I'm like, sweet, we'll just wait for it to come back down, take it and go. So there are millions of dollars that were sitting down here, and it was enough rocket fuel that the rocket came here, came down, fueled up, and then shot. Like this was a 28,410 to, let's go to the peak of this, 28 9.6. So that is a almost 500 point move. So if you caught this on Friday, freaking congratulations to you, because you made a lot of money. Just because I'm curious, I'm trying to, we'll just mark it out like this, okay? So 483 points. Let's say you did one full NASDAQ of that, so 483 times 20, almost a $10,000 move if you caught that, right? Granted, if it were me, I would have entered off the sweep, so it'd be like right here, boom. Take profit price would be at the top of this, okay? So, liquidity, what happens? Price comes through, it sweeps and goes down, or you sweep on here and move up, depending on if you're looking for bearish or bullish. So essentially, that's what liquidity is. It's resting orders that are waiting to be swept, and I would say view it as rocket. The rocket goes down, it fuels up, then it goes up, or it comes up, it fuels, turns, and goes down, okay? Let me think. Pretty strong points of liquidity. Let me open up trading view. And because I have an indicator on here called ICT kill zones, which to add that, just so you guys know, indicators, ICT kill zones right here. This is literally the best one, okay? Points of liquidity that are going to be significant, like what I trade off of is, so let's say I'm in New York AM session right here. I want to target London low or London high. So it looks like we would have been going for shorts, I think. I don't know. It was freaking, market dumped the last couple days. Like significantly dumped. We were at Asia high, 29,000, and that was the 15th. So, okay. So basically, this is what my market's looking like, right? So when I go in, I will say New York AM is when I'm trading. So I want to wait for liquidity to sweep London low, London high, Asia low, Asia high. So let's say I go in and I'm like, oh my gosh, we're looking bearish today. So I'm going to mark out. I'm going to go back to the sessions, mark out London high, mark out Asia high. The markings are already on there, but I'm just showing you. I'll wait for price to come up, come through this. Sweep, whatever I use for confirmations to confirm on its way down. So usually 2 candles, 3 candles for your confirmation, and then ride it, okay? But those are very significant levels of liquidity, which are great, right? But there are also other levels, and price can sweep off of less than that, right? So let me see if I can find an example of price sweeping off of a lower level. Price has been pretty butt recently, so kind of hard to see a good little price sweep. Maybe here, maybe here. Okay, yeah, so we had a high here, that, and a high here, where price came through, went up, kind of grabbed our rocket fuel. It looks like it consolidated for a little bit here, and then decided to make a big move down. So that is what happened. It came up, grabbed a bunch of liquidity, and moved down, okay? So basically, liquidity is where high points, and that's where you kind of catch these big moves. So high points of liquidity, they get grabbed, and we reverse most of the time. Sometimes it'll go through and it'll deny the sweep, and that can give you an indication that it's going to continue. Like right here, price came up and swept this level, and we denied, and then retraced a little bit, and then continued an upward motion. So yeah, it's pretty great. Liquidity attracts price, stops our liquidity. So like a stop loss would be a point of liquidity. And it is the grabbing of resting orders. So pretty easy concept, not anything crazy. So what I want you guys to do today is I want you to go to the market. I want you to kind of mark out some liquidity. So this will be posted at 8 a.m. Tomorrow, which will be Sunday. So I hope you guys are ready for a new week. Price is actually looking a lot better as of recent, because we're actually getting some moves. Before, a lot of the month was kind of just a straight movement, and then we finally made some directional decisions. So I think next week will be even better. I'm excited for it. But yeah, so take what you've learned in the market. If you guys haven't already, I wanted to say now you are supposed to be paper trading and getting action in the market. Try to get your account to, I don't know, try to make $5,000. Don't just freaking up your contract size like crazy, but try to do some reasonable contracts. So let's say 5 or 6 of the micros, or if you're using minis, then you can use like 1 or 2. And try to make some moves, catch things. If you fail, totally fine, it happens. But I want you guys to try to start making money, get comfortable trading and taking action and positions. So take notes on the videos you see. If you don't know something, rewatch the video of what that concept is on. And if you still don't know, feel free to reach out and ask us questions. If you're new, join the Discord. It's completely free. We're not going to charge anybody anything. There's no point. It's just wasting your time and mine if we're trying to get money for something you can go learn for free, literally watching our videos. So yeah, your homework is I want you to watch Asia session. Mark out London, New York low, New York high, and any other kind of strong points of liquidity that you see. So like you could mark out here, you can mark out highs here, lows here, depending on where you think price action is going to go. If you want to check it, just remember we talked about this. You can go to the 1 hour and check for price direction. Or, so this will say, I mean, it's obviously pretty bearish, but you could call this a liquidity sweep of this level right here and say it's going to continue up now. You could check 4 hour for even more confirmation of direction. I'd be pretty strong to say we filled a fair value gap here. We're going to go down. I think Monday's going to be pretty bearish. I could be wrong. It's a possibility. So go out, mark some liquidity, watch price play out, take some paper trades, kind of mess around and learn, have fun, ask questions. My phone's always on. I'm always open to things. If I don't respond, DM the Instagram. But yeah, no, liquidity is what Evan and I mainly trade off of. So if you were kind of wondering, like, is this real? Is this great? Should I be doing whatever? Don't take like, we're not giving professional advice, but what we are saying is this is what we do. We have seen some pretty decent success with it, but it's not just sweeps. You have to be able to find confirmations and that kind of stuff. And there's going to be videos on that, but that stuff gets into refining your own personal strategy. And that's what we want to encourage you guys to do. We don't want to give out strategies because we feel that that's not letting you guys, if you learn, it's just having you guys copy trade. And we're not here to give out indications. We're not indicators. We're not call out traders. We are simply people who found a strategy, refined it, and are using it. And that's honestly what most trading is. The people who have signal groups and call out trading and all that kind of stuff is simply just either gambling or you're not really doing it. You're not really a trader. You're just good at following orders. So yeah, start trying to find patterns in the market. Have fun. If you don't have a journal, please get one and start learning to journal your trades, journal market action. Take notes. What is a fair value gap? What is liquidity? What is a candlestick? What is a bearish motion? What is a bullish motion? What's a retracement? All those kind of things. We'll see you guys on Tuesday, and good luck in the markets, guys.